Hello family, this is Mama Lena again coming to you with a new video. I would like to say to you, first of all, I hope everyone's doing well, and I'd like to give all praises to the Most High for allowing me to do this video. And I'm coming to you because I've been watching and studying the young men spreading this word. And as I think about it, it's a cruel thing that we've been through from slavery. You know, when I was a little girl, my mother used to tell me, she's gone on now, but she used to tell me how when she was a little girl, she would watch her father at the end of harvest season um, down on the ground with a stick trying to calculate how much money he made and to see if he can get off the sharecropping farm. And she said it was just painful to watch him try to calculate in dirt. And every year he would owe the white man money, which means he had to stay another season to work that farm for that white man. And he could never seem to get out of debt. And it's just a shame. It's just shameful. I can remember even as a little girl, I thought that was horrible. So it's just shameful. And so us as a people, having been brought here, stripped of everything we've had, stripped of our language, stripped of our heritages, separated from our families, not being able to speak our language, not knowing our names, who we are. It's a shame. It really is a shame. It's a cruel thing to do. Now, if you notice, the Bible speaks of about 18 major nations. And all of those nations are still evident right here on the earth. From Moab, which is the Chinese, to the Ishmaelites, to Edomites, they're all still here. But isn't it funny that Israel, people, the Edomites say, have disappeared? Does that sound right to you? Every nation is still here except the Israelites. Now, when they brought us over, they erased everything. Okay? Crafty council erased our heritage. And so we're the only ones on earth who have no identity. Bingo, usurped yourself. We are Israelites. And we are blessed by God. The Edomites know it, and that's why they don't want us to know it. So as I listen to this word, and I listen to these young brothers, and remembering back when I was a child, and the stories my mother used to tell me about how hard it was for us, black people, or so-called black people. But remember, after 350 years of slavery, we are just within the last 10 years able to put history together and figure out who we are. They never would have told us, but our young people are sharp, and just in those few years, those young people have come up, they have discovered, they studied, and are teaching their youth. So our young 20-something-year-old brothers are teaching the word, and they understand world history, which is very complicated, but these brothers are very knowledgeable in that world history and in that Bible. They've actually unlocked the Bible in a way that no one can unlock unless they've experienced that. So I choose to go with this truth because I've yet to hear anybody explain that Bible the way our youth have. And I've seen different debates with different nations with these young brothers, and I have yet to see another nation refute or tear down this truth. It can't be done because our brothers have unlocked the scripture, and I'm going to tell you, and they do it. Um, you know, they do it risking their lives, and they do it so boldly. I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of them. And it makes my heart joyful just to watch them. They're bold and they know what they're talking about, and they get on the street and they boldly share the word. I've I've not heard anyone else do that except for our young brothers. Okay, so praise to you all and thank you. I would like to thank all of you young brothers for the work that you're doing, edifying the Most High and your nation and preaching the word. And believe me, keep preaching because people are listening and they're getting it. They are really getting it, and it just makes me proud. And it really changes your life to know that you have something to live for, that you won't fall for anything when you know something. When you know who you are, you're not going to fall for any and everything. Now you have a direction, you have a purpose, you know where you've been, and you know where you're going. And right now, especially for you old heads, these young people are moving and shaking. These young people are opening businesses. And if you look at people on the YouTube, such as Tariq Nasheed, he's a filmmaker. He produces and finances his own films. There's Dr. Boyce Watkins, who is a financial scholar who is helping these young people open and structure a business to succeed. And these young people are traveling and they know what they're doing. They have more knowledge than we ever had. So I would encourage you, especially you old heads, to listen to these brothers. And I would encourage you young people to listen to them and teach your children. Our nation is rising. Our nation is rising. Our captivity is over. I'm sorry, it's over. Our captivity is over. And I believe that we are going to be the strong ruling class that we were meant to be. And there's no way they can't stop it. There's no way to stop it. They're trying to kill us off. They're trying to run our young men crazy with the system that they've built up here. But I don't think it's going to work. And we're worldwide. So young brothers, keep teaching that word because we are listening. We are waking up. There's more people waking up than ever. I have people all the way in Australia um, listening to this word and commenting. People are waking up. And I'm just a lay person, but I'm the pulse of this nation. I'm not a scholar, but let me tell you, this word has changed my life. Okay? So keep the faith. You've got different camps that have different belief systems. But overall, the big picture that we are the chosen children of God is the truth. And I think that the Lord understands what we've been through. And I believe if our nation just starts knowing the truth and start living by the commandments, things are going to start happening because I believe the Most High understands what we have been through, what we are going through. He understands there's not going to be one set way of life. And moreover, I don't believe in following man. I believe in following that Bible and doing the commandments. And I think the Lord will do the worst. So the rest. So don't worry about whether you should call God by his name, Yahweh, or if you should call him Lord, or if you should call Jesus Christ Yahweh Shai. Those are minor things. I think the Lord wants us to know who we are. He wants us to obey his commandments. And if we can only learn the word, the Jesus in our prayers, if we're gonna be fallible, I think the Most High will overlook that. But I think we are the chosen people. He intends for us to live by a higher standard so that he can bless us and his will can be done through us. So be blessed. I'm going to cut this short, but young men, keep spitting that word. I love it. I love it. You're so bold. You're beautiful. And we are listening. Okay? All right. Be blessed and much love to the family.